Developed by big man Cliffy B's new studio Bosky and published by Nexon, LawBreakers is an objective-focused class-based shooter with a whole lot of edge. Imagine if TF2, an Unreal Tournament, had a baby in space. Edgelord territory space. It's one of the few games that I've been super excited about and still am, so I couldn't help but make a video explaining my thoughts on the good, the bad, and my advice for the future. But less lots of words in mouth, Ali. LawBreakers is essentially a really fast arena shooter where mechanical skill is king. If you play smarter, if you play better, you win. Simple. Instead of a weapon-based pickup system that were included in the arena shooters of old, LawBreakers features a class-based system. Each class has their own distinct weapons, sometimes even an ultiplier or secondary, and a movement, offensive, and ultimate ability. Each class feels unique in play, both mechanically and stylistically. This difference in class is heavily emphasized with the game's main theme of zero-gravity pockets that span sections of the map. Despite the character's often low movement speed, the combination of backfiring and ability use can cause yourself, or targets, to soar through the sky at incredibly high speeds. From the Wraith's slide, stab, jump spam, cat and a tumble dryer feel, to the Titan's rocket jump into backfire-led freight train momentum. But what was that? What was that? Ability-based people, unique characters, ultimate abilities, a man with 2 guns that can teleport laterally, a man with a knife, a lady with a rocket launcher, a robot with a shield, a man with a lightning gun, a man with an assault rifle, and a 0 skill ultimate. Clearly, guys, it's an Overwatch clone. Nothing can be said. Overwatch really isn't the topic, so I'm not going to go into it really in depth. If you've played the game, you likely already understand the stark gameplay differences. LawBreakers is not a game centered around the concept of scissors, paper, rock counterpick, nor a game of ultimates. While they certainly can be game-winning, it is a game of near pure mechanical skill. There is a place for those Mercy and Lucio mains because positioning and decision-making can be life-saving. As someone who might not have the time to invest or don't have the mindset for arena shooters, which I will touch on in a touch, the mechanical skill requirement can be a total turnoff. But in of that comes LawBreakers' 2 greatest strengths. The first is how viscerally satisfying it is. You have to work for kills, but it resides comfortably within the timed kill that isn't too long, neither too short. The satisfaction of scoring a kill is unrivaled. 1 is bliss, a double or triple has your blood pumping, a quadra or penta, you better get onto that problem that is now residing within your pants, my good sir or madam. The second is growth. A kill's satisfaction is one thing. To look back and see how you've progressed as a player is a true treat, and an extremely refreshing feeling considering the hard work, sweat, salt, tears, and hopefully not blood you've put into this game. Compared to the ease of most games nowadays, it's a truly wonderful and unrivaled rush. The gameplay is wrapped within objective-focused modes, often modified neutral capture the flag or king of the hill. One of those includes the perturbed voice of Justin Roiland shouting for help as the Euroball, the emotionally unstable robotic orb.
You took the ball. Hey, how you doing?
If that name doesn't give away this game's tone, I'm not sure what will. The game's different modes inspire different role use and can all be extremely engaging, except for one, but that can wait. I understand that Bosky does not have infinitely dispensable money to pay animated short after animated short to develop the voice, but the game severely lacks it and the map can't even land it. It's either factory or pristine town shopping centre. You guys have the foundation. It's a game about the law and the people who break it, because it's named LawBreakers. I'm hilarious, I know. So use that. Have the law spawn into a Shura Corp building, the spawn wall behind them broken down with an APC, or a moon space low gravity equivalent. The hallways covered in bloody and bruised bodies of dead Shura Corp members, numbers increasing until it eventually leads to the throne room that is the Breakers' spawn. Prized ornaments scattered in pieces that riddle the floor, a bullet battered shed fallen on its side behind them. Have Axel or Hellion exclaim how greatly successful this attack was. Have Kitsune mutter the law will pay, something edgy like that. Or have Feng Sais explains the assault defense was terrible and he drones on about people being trash at their jobs. I don't know. Likewise, use the character comments to reflect their personalities, interactions, and lore behind them. It is a hero-based shooter after all. The nice shot, good job comments, and jabs at the opposing factions like Hellion and Forrest are a nice starting place. Have Kronos laugh and compliment Nash as he slaughters through the lore. Abaddon could praise the work of Sunshine or Deadshot as one of the fellow Archangels. Aegis could read off the criminal profiles of those he kills. Take it a step further than just faction related, but also inter-character relation things. It's clear to see you've put countless hours and immeasurable effort into the game. The characters are edgy and fun. Keep them that way, but work to develop the lore and personality even more. Playing to the style of this game is something else that could receive treatment. I don't know who spearheaded the marketing campaign. The marketing was definitely out there, but it felt mishandled. The rap-heavy advertisements come off as abrasive. Advertisements otherwise pumped up the game as some super high-based exclusive that you can't play unless you're amazing, even a little bit cocky. sponsoring YouTubers that likely won't be a part of or support the game post-release, sponsoring Twitch streamers to stream LawBreakers for an hour, then drop it in a similar fashion. I'm by no means a marketing man, but it can be tweaked a little bit. Support the YouTubers and streamers that work to put out videos or stream consistently on your games. A Couple of Geeks, Frothy Omen, Tony Mo, Death Matrix Daddy, Chronic Papi, to name the ones I know. You guys have an absolutely killer soundtrack, like holy shit! So use that in your advertisements. A gunslinger jibbing enemies to Mick Gordon's Force, assassin grapple comboing or full Romulus one-shotting peeps to Jason Graves' Shura theme. Hell, even that Spirit in the Sky remix was fucking awesome. Maybe do something like that again. Try free weekends and sale deals on Steam to draw people in. A short YouTube advertisement for free weekends or free days, where if you already have the game, you get a huge XP boost, incentivizing the choice to buy it. This is your biggest hurdle. No matter how well you develop the game and keep the player base interested, without a growing population, the game unfortunately dies. And those that play or even want to play don't want that to happen. I understand that arena shooters are a niche market, but that doesn't mean you can't build or develop that player base. Work on keeping the audience you have and drawing in the new players with marketing campaigns that are slightly different. The rapid fire dev updates, quick patch turnarounds, community challenge, community interactions on the Discord, and the recent dev map for the future are wonderful signs of commitment and dedication. Use that! Hold that up until your arms snap off. Spout that out till you have no voice and want to cry because you're trash at making videos. Wow, that one places. You could try in-game systems too. Weekly challenges for stash boxes or credits. Have community spotlights for YouTubers, streamers, or a quick and fail moment that perpetuate a constant and constructive player base. The small community means that the new players that don't have the arena mindset, mentioned exactly 968 words ago, of taking it on the chin when you get stomped into mulch and then wanting to get better and do what was done to you to others, need that reason to keep playing. Something to encourage them, adding a function that tells peak times per region, so newer players that don't yet know the schedule of when player population's highest aren't scared off by the huge queue times. And overcharge. It's just overcharged. It's nice when you get wiped, have the enemy steal the ball, you spawn, get to the other side, and it's too late. It's terribly frustrating. Like, oh my god, and speed up the level up times. Holy shit, they are so terribly slow. Ugh. LawBreakers is an immensely enjoyable game. It thrives on its moment-to-moment thrills of combat, given its viscerally satisfying design, the pure blissfulness of using momentum to throw yourself from one end to the other using the zero-gravity zones, and the fulfillment of looking back to think on how much you've improved as a player. I am no marketing man of game development. I don't know the cost of staffing, voice actors, marketing campaigns, trailers, and the like. But I do know that I love this game despite some of the areas that could receive improvement and the colossal challenge that it faces. I can't give this game enough of a recommendation and enough of my support. It's fast, it's fun, it's LawBreakers. I'm by no means a Ray Sevic, a Shammy, or a Yahtzee Croshaw. I ain't no literary man of words, but I do know that I love this game and I want to keep on seeing it grow. It's so much fun, it's just great. So, there you go, a video of some sort. Wasn't that just great? Yeah! Woo.